Okay, you are now back on the Apocalyptic Optimath channel. My name is Seth, also known as Lucifer, also known as the King of Hell, also known as King the Conqueror, also known as the High Evolutionary because I'm evolving your DNA at an accelerated rate. So, speaking of which, speaking of DNA, you know, in the apocalyptic aftermath magic system, we have a thing for cups. Cups are important. Cups are the most important thing for us. Because the cup is apocalyptic opsimath use cups in order to create magic. I'm gonna put it that way. Is that a good way to say it? Yeah. Apocalyptic opsimath users use cups to do magic. And they don't use like any. Speaking of cups, give me a second. I need some water. I am very thirsty. I'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay. Well, that was super needed. Since I'm damned and there's no amount of water that can satiate me or food. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. Like, I noticed this fucking shit about the fucking whole damn, because in the Bible it said at when end times are gonna be around, you gonna eat food and it's not gonna fill you up, and you gonna drink water and you won't be hydrated. Like, it says like a whole bunch, like everything you want, like you'll never be satisfied, right? Like being a ghost or some shit, right? It says that in the fucking Bible, and I don't think it's because of him. I don't think I think most people thought like it was him that was gonna do that shit or something like that. I think well, it is him that's doing it, but I mean, like, I think back in the days, well, there's a school of beliefs that probably thought that it was gonna be like him physically doing that, like a magician, because like a sorcerer, because that's a curse, and that's what sorcerers do, they curse things. So anyways, I think that, and even me, I thought that was gonna be like a clear Nostradamus type shit, like clear as day type shit, you know what I mean? But I'm starting to think like because it's these companies that are not giving us like non-nutritious valued foods on purpose. It's full of chemicals. It has no fucking nutrients in it. It has no nothing. And this is I feel like the apocalypse is going to be man-made. It's obviously going to be man-made, dude. I believe it's man-made. Even if it happens, I believe it's man-made. I don't believe it's because of some I think whatever was written in the Bible was just probably like, because if you're smart enough, the best way to predict the future is to analyze the present, right? Obviously, if you look at somebody, you can tell that most likely that person is going to end up wherever you think is going to end up based off of his personality and values and intellect, right? You can grossly think, but you're predicting the future when you're doing that, right? Because it hadn't happened. Whatever you're thinking hasn't happened yet. You're making an assumption of a more than likely turn of events for that person, right? Based off what you know, and you have to be smart enough to have accurate lines of thinking about a person too, so technically anybody can do that, And that's what happened. Like in the, I think, like in the Bible, they put all that shit in there, but it's because those guys that were smarter than the average bear. Pardon me for saying, but at the end of the day, it's fucking true because it took us fucking 10,000 fucking years to figure it out, and they already had to figure it out. You know what I mean? Um, so they put that shit in there based off of, it's like a prediction. It was like a prediction of human, how humans are gonna fucking do it, like how humans are gonna end up. And I think it's just a prediction, and it's an accurate prediction because people do act like shit. And there's a lot of, and it's more than that. It's not just people are acting like shit. There are groups of people that want people to be like this, and that's why I don't believe in the Bible, because it's on purpose, right? It's not like, look, I don't know everything, right? Or maybe I do, but for the sake of this argument, I don't know everything, and I have a hard time believing that if these people wasn't around, then we would be like the dumbest creatures on earth. That is absurd. That is the most, to me, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my fucking life. That's absurd. Completely absurd to me. First of all, you're being led by children. A child will begets a child, right? Pause for the Christian reference here, but a child will begets the child, and the child, bro, like, like, so a soldier will begets another soldier, a magician will begets another magician, and so on and so on. That's just hereditary facts, right? Like, it's just, it comes with the territory. If you're born in soup, then you might be soup. Like, like this, duh. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think like there's a lot of biblical things that are a little bit taken out of context, and you got to put a little bit of context there when you're talking about these things, because like, at the end of the day, I mean, like, I don't believe in this fucking guy. Like, how can you tell me if we were like this and it wasn't a setup? Because life is a setup. Like, you're born in a setup. You're set up to fail, right? You're set up to be a slave and fail from day one, right? Before you're even fucking born, right? So before you're born, you're set up to be a slave. You're inside of a system that just enslaves humanity and shit like that. And like, and then you're telling me, and it's not my fault. Like, I have nothing to do with it. I wasn't even born yet, right? Like, I have nothing to do with this. So, like, and you're gonna tell me that an almighty powerful God is doing absolutely nothing about a minority of people that is consistently attacking people's minds and converting them to ideologies that are insanely fucking crazy, but just pure simply, to just put it mildly, just the most insane nonsense imaginable. Whether it's spiritual or sociological, I still think the values of the Illuminati are retarded. There's barely any fucking values there. Like, that's fucking just socially speaking, they're retarded. It's retarded shit. Like, I don't even know about the whole magic aspect of it, bro. And from what I'm seeing, that's pretty fucking retarded too, because they're slowing people down on purpose. A couple years ago, I had started to notice that they don't really, like, there are some people that join these groups for mystical reasons. Some, it might be rare, but it happens. And not only that, but at the end of the day, these people are gremlins. They're your followers. I mean, like, well, that's just pure supervillain shit. you know, where, you know, you keep all the fucking knowledge for yourself, and your little dudes, you just use the people that you have around you as cannon fodder, right? They're just fucking bait at this point, like fucking fresh meat, right? So, and it's quite peculiar because we're sitting there, people like me, or me in particular, I'm sitting here and I'm making YouTube videos and I'm dropping knowledge. And even when I see people, I drop knowledge and I do things and things happen and all kinds of shit. And all these fucking people are kind of like oblivious, and they're fucking ignorant about it because they're sitting here thinking that it's Jesus and by the grace of Jesus. Nah, nigga, it's by the grace of me getting my ass up and reading the fucking book. That's the fucking grace. That's my fucking grace, bro. Like, this, it's by the grace of reading books, bro. It's, you know, books that humans have written, you know, for many years. You know, and these guys are walking around completely oblivious, dumbfounded. I mean, I'm not saying that it's easy to fucking decipher because everybody got a piece everywhere and then you have to like piece everything together and shit, you know, but still though, of course I have I might have a better solution problem solving mind than other people and shit. Maybe I'm just fucking special. You know, obviously I am, but you know, whatever. The point is, it's kind of weird though, because I'm not stupid, obviously. And you know, I know that these guys know what I know because I took what I know from them. You know, like, so I took so I know you know what I know because I took that shit from you. So, you know, like, so it's very surprising to see all these fucking people walking around dumbfounded, you know. I mean, I didn't take everything from them. They also took things from me, you know. But it all fair in love and warfare, you know. So anyways, I'm sitting here, but there's some things that I took from the Illuminati. I mean, like, there's certain techniques, like certain curses. There's certain curses that have developed thanks to the Illuminati from being cursed by them. So now I can do the same thing, you know, and I kind of did, like, that's the worst part, because I kind of tried to warn them because it was getting annoying at some point. I was kind of like, bro, like, you keep using the same thing over and over again. Like, at some point, it's not going to work, and it's going to be worse than not working. I'm going to do the same shit to you. They didn't believe me. Well, look at me now. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do the same thing. That's the, you know, because they're psychotic too. Like, they're really fucking crazy. Like, these people, you have to understand, they're narcissistic. They're insane, psychotic, narcissistic people, you know, and they do not live in reality. Like, they are in immense denial of actual real life. Like, they live in a fucking dream world that does not exist, no matter how hard you try. It's just, you're delusional. You're a very delusional person. So anyways, and so I'm sitting here and I'm like thinking, bro, like, you can't, if you use something on somebody too many times, like, you like, if you're doing every day on purpose all the fucking time, it's gonna turn around on you. You know what I mean? They call that, I was talking about that yesterday, I think, like magic fatigue. Like, you know, like, that's in the fatigue. That's one of the things that happens when you're magically fatigued, right? So you don't want that to happen anywhere. I don't want to, I'm helping here, but it's kind of like, bro, the guy's bugging the fuck out. Like, they're sitting there bugging the fuck out, throwing the same spiritual attack at you every day on, like it's fucking Christmas. Bro, you're gonna get your ass. There's a rubber band. The universe has, everybody has to obey the law. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. There's rubber bands. Right? Magic is like a rubber band. You can't stretch it too tight. If you stretch it too tight, it's going to come back on you. There's boomerangs effects in magic. That's just how magic works. There's boomerang effects, bro. Like you strand that rubber band, it's gonna smack you in the face. You know what I mean? So at some point you gotta chill the fuck back. You gotta, you gotta relax, bro. Like you can't just fucking throw curses at people all fucking day, every motherfucking day like that, bro. Like it's gonna come back to you, like eventually. Especially if you're hitting the same guy with the same thing on a consistent basis, bro. It's gonna come back to you, for sure. For sure. And it might be worse because if the guy that you're hitting actually knows how to do magic, then you're technically showing him how to do the thing that you're doing. Like if he doesn't know how to do it already, you're basically giving them the power to kick your ass. And magic is fucked up. And it's like magic is alchemy. Magic is alchemy, bro. Like it's really fucked up because the more powerful you are, if you attack somebody continuously, like let's say the Illuminati do, which is like on a repeated basis, like they jerk off the fucking spiritual attacks, bro. Like, and it's kind of like they go fucking bonkers. You know what I mean? They go fucking maniac on it. So the more powerful you are, like let's say the Illuminati, right? So let's say Illuminati is like one of the most powerful mystical groups on the fucking planet. Bullshit. But let's say like they're the most powerful mystical group on the planet, right? And like, and they keep attacking you, but magic. You know how to do magic, right? Like, and you probably know how to do what they do, right? But you're not as powerful as they are. Well, guess what happens? That person is spilling his cup. Like this is where the cups come in. This is why in apocalyptic aftermath cups are insane. Just like in the Bible, the Holy Grail, cups are very important, right? That's what the Holy Grail is. That's what the fuck the Bible was talking about with that fucking Holy Grail shit. They're talking about cups. Cups are very important. They're very, very powerful magic. Very ancient and powerful magic. Like, so you gotta be aware of cups. So what you're doing is you're taking your cup, your Holy Grail, your chalice, right? And you're dumping all your energy into his without knowingly, right? Because it's just how it works, especially if you're emotionally invested, you're giving that guy more power, right? And technically, that's the last thing. I mean, I'm sorry to help you out, but technically, that's the last thing you want to do. You know what I mean? But the best thing to do is to not to attack anybody for no fucking reason, period. But I'm just saying, if it's worse, if you're super powerful, let's say you're super powerful, like let's say me, I don't attack people all the time. I'm not, even if I'm working on a target, I'm not going to attack him all the time. I'm not, because he's gonna see how I'm doing it. Like he's gonna see how I do things. Like he's gonna know, like especially if I'm attacking a target that does magic, right? He's gonna know how I do things, so I'm not gonna show him, right? And the more you attack, the more likely that the person will figure it out. Depending on the person, there's people you can attack all day, every day. They ain't gonna fucking figure a goddamn thing out because they have no idea what the fuck this is. Like, but there's certain specific people, especially in the world of magic per se. If you are fighting a real magician that's not full of shit, the last thing you want to do is send the same curse all the time, at the same day, at the same hour, all the time. You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna figure it out, and it's not gonna work, and he's gonna flip it on you too, actually. So it's worse than not working. He's gonna attack you with your own shit. So yeah, no, I creep. Like, my style is I creep on people. Like, you're not gonna see it coming. Like, it's just gonna fucking happen. Like, you don't know when it's gonna happen. You don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen though. Like, And those curses to me are more powerful. They're the more powerful. I mean, they're less annoying, obviously, and no, it's not gonna. My curses are not gonna make a person kill themselves and shit. But I will crush your bones. I will crush your. I will fucking crush your bones. I will grind your bones into dust, though. like, like you will be in severe physical and health pains. But I don't feel bad about it. There's somebody right now in the community. I don't know who it is. He's like, there's somebody that sent a spirit or thing after me. He's trying to break my hand. Right? I keep getting like someone is trying to break. There's somebody trying to break my hand. Someone, the Illuminati is trying to give me STDs. They try to subliminally suggest like STD hypnosis. The Illuminati is trying to give me STDs. There's somebody trying to break my hand. These are the most severe cases. Those are the most severe. Those are the biggest curses. I feel like that's going on right now. There's people doing love spells, but and that's annoying. Love spells are fucking annoying, bro, dude. There's somebody else that keeps putting my name in the jar or my picture. He could put my face and my name in the jar and shit. There's somebody doing that. So there's some curses that are bigger than most. There's some curses that are, and the funny, it becomes funny because I see all four curses interjecting between each other. But it's not that funny. I only find it funny because I don't know if it's the same person that's doing it or if it's different people that's doing it. And like the breaking my hand thing has been a minute. But some people, there's people out here, there's some like I think there's some tarot readers that are trying to like cause chaos into my life. Like they're trying to get like people to beat me up and shit. Like they're trying to put me like in a situation where I get beat up and shit or some shit like that. Which I don't really fucking care. I mean, like if I get in the fight, I get in the fucking fight. I don't see. But the thing is, I guess for them, they're gonna be like, look, see, he's not perfect, blah 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 blah, type of shit. I don't really fucking care if I get in the fucking fight, but I guess the internet's the internet. They care, about it. People pick and choose on the internet. They pick and choose, like because the same situation might happen to somebody else. Like let's say like a person sends a curse to somebody so he could get like his mouth busted and shit. And then he gets his mouth busted, but then the same shit happens to the guy that did it, and nobody's gonna say shit, right? And they're gonna make fun of the other guy, but they're not gonna say shit about the guy that he was doing it. And then the same shit happened to him, nobody's gonna say nothing. So I don't know. Internet is very pick and choosy, dude. And I don't know. I'm not a sellout. And I never sell out, bro, and I'm fine with that, I'm okay with that, I don't need to sell out, and I don't know what's going on with this new generation. Like they don't know how to do simple math, um, and they just instantly try to sell out, for some fucking reason, which I don't understand. And, I really don't get it. It's very weird. It's very confusing. I don't get it. Anyways. Because back in the 90s, we didn't sell out that much. It was hard for people. Like, we didn't sell out. We're fine. Well, we're not fine. That's not true. But, but kind of we're fine. I mean, like, we're not dead, not, so it's very weird. I don't know what spirit is floating inside of this generation's mind. I don't know why it's like drugs. It's like they're addicted to selling out. I mean, it's like they can't live without selling out or something. Like it has to be like selling out is mandatory, you know. Anyway, so in the apocalyptic optimist movement, um, magic system, not movement, apocalyptic aftermath, magic system. Cups are a big source of magic to us, and these are one of the examples of how cups are some of the most important things in magic, right? If not the most important thing. Well, especially for you know, especially for apocalyptic aftermath magic users. Um, it's very important to be aware of cups because you can do a lot of things with it, and that's how you gain apocalyptic power is with your cup. You gotta feel and it's like let's say you were a Chinese. Like let's say if I was a Chinese deity, bro, there would be like a giant golden cup behind me, bro. Like, and you cannot, until that cup is destroyed, you can't kill me. And that cup holds like the weight of of reality, like in it. Like I drink reality. I'm literally invincible, indestructible. Right? Like reality is in my cup. Right? That's what I drink. I drink reality, bro. Like so you can become very powerful. You can become extremely powerful with these using apocalyptic aftermath thing. And the reason why I'm talking about it is like I feel like it's not being taken seriously when I make videos and I talk about like cups, because I talk about it a lot, obviously. I feel like people don't take it seriously. I feel like it kind of goes under the radar, and I don't necessarily know why. Because as a magic practitioner, it should come to you pretty easily. I mean, like it should. I mean, you should be aware of that. But the thing is, I practice different kinds of magic, so that might be the reason why I'm aware of this. Like I'm more aware of this. Like, but let's say like, look at Lucifer's sigil. Lucifer's sigil is a cup. Lucifer's sigil is a cup, right? And then you have the Holy Grail, right? Like, and then you have like, there's always a cup, right? And the cup is always important, always. It's the most important thing in the entire thing. Like, what the fuck is the Holy Grail? Like, the Holy Grail is a cup. What's Lucifer's sigil? So Lucifer's sigil is a cup. Like, like why do Vikings always drink in cups? Drinking is a important part of life. When it's like, okay, let's have some fun here. Because I've been talking like a bitch for 2-3 days about my fucking emotions. Let's have some fun here. Let's give out some secrets and some magic tools, and some magic weapons. The cup is a magical weapon. It's more than a weapon, because the cup is your soul, right? Your cup is your soul. Your cup is your soul. It's your soul. It's your spirit. It's you. It's everything that is you, bro. Like the outside of it, the thing that can hold everything, it's you. It's the entirety of you. That's what the cup is. And when you understand that you function the same way that a cup does, you can spill over. You can be too full. You can not have enough. Glass half full type of feller. Like you can then start to do things. You can start to shape shift. What the fuck was I talking about? I don't remember. I was gonna say something important. So yeah, let's have some fun. Um, So shit, I don't remember what the fuck I was gonna say. Give me a second. Uh, what? Give me a second. Fuck. I don't think Spirit want me to say what I was gonna say. I know Spirit don't want me to say what I was gonna say because I heard them say don't say it, but I was gonna say it anyway. Shit. Um, which I probably will anyway. If I remember it, I probably will say it. Fuck. Anyway, so basically, if you practice, I practice a lot of kinds of magic, and like Kabbalah, the tree of Kabbalah, you can see it as a tree or you can see it as a cup. The Kabbalistic tree, it doesn't really look like a fucking tree now, does it? Looks like a grail. Looks like a holy grail. Looks like a cup. You can feel that cup. It is a cup, and it works like a Kabbalistic tree works like a thermometer. You know, it works like a thermometer. It goes up, it goes down. You can be full, and it's energy. The energy is going up, so it's filling itself of energy, and then it goes up and stuff like that. Shit. You could probably. I would have to do a little bit of research. I would like to. I would have to look at the pros, but there's probably something about the tree of life being compared to a cup when we're talking about like Odin, Yggdrasil. Um, it's a very important thing. It's just very important, especially for apocalyptic ops and maps. So all that you heard right now was invented by me and only me. And if you hear somebody else, that person's lying, and he took it from me. So if you hear that anywhere else, he took that from me. Because nobody else talks about these things except me. There's no one on the internet that talks about these things except me. And if you do hear somebody on the internet talking about these things, they took it from me. So like I said, I feel like it's not being taken under consideration. I feel like there's some people that might be like laughing about it, smirking about it, because they feel like maybe it's because a cup feels a bit feminine or some shit. That might be a little bit a feminine thing to look at, I guess. Not to say gay, you know. I'm kidding when I'm saying that. I said that on purpose. Um, um, Sorry, Alex. Sorry, Alex. But yeah, I feel like nobody's taking, the cup as a real thing. Because even in tarot, cups are important. Like the thing that you want the most is Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Cups, right? If I'm not mistaken. Right, those are the two. Like, if you have those two things, if you have Ten of Cups and ten of Pentacles, you're fucking rich. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna win the lottery. You know what I mean? Like, so you definitely want those two cards to appear. So, and there's a reason why they put cups in the side of the game. Because a cup, there's certain things like pentacles are in the game. Why is a pentacle? Pentacle is money. They put it inside of the game. Why? Because it's important. Wands, batons or wands, whatever, swords. Swords, you have swords, wands, pentacles, and cups. All four of these things are important. They all represent some element too. I guess the sword represents fire, the wand represents earth, the cup represents water, and I guess the pentacles represent wind. So you have the four elements. So And water is good because it's versatile. Water is good because it's versatile. So if you can, but what's better than being versatile is being able to take shape. So you need a cup, because without the cup you can't shape the water. You can't do shit without the water. So you have to be aware that your cup exists. When you're aware that your cup exists, then you can perform grandiose acts of magic. I was listening to somebody, I was listening to a video, I ain't gonna lie, and the person said, alchemizing. The person didn't say it on purpose. It was actually a typo, well, a mistake. But I like it, and it refers to what I was talking about a little bit earlier, and like alchemizing your sorry for the light, by the way. It's very crappy. I have very crappy lighting. Now I have to buy new light bulbs for my thing. They're very expensive. They're like $30 or some shit each. Um anyways, so yeah, the person said alchemizing the enemy. And I guess that's what I was talking about yesterday. And I think that people should, when it comes to the Illuminati specifically, because they have boundaries, they have things that they can't do. There's certain things they can do, and there's certain things they can't do. They kind of like act like demons in the sense that they act like classical demons in the sense that there's certain things they can't do, but they're gonna do everything in their power to make you feel like they can do it, but in actuality they can't do it. And they're like crossing their fingers that you don't know that they can't do that. It's very tricky, very evil and very tricky stuff. Sorry about that. I thought I had removed the crust from my eyes, but apparently I didn't. So, you know, there you go. Anyways, so when we're talking about these guys, by the way, when we're talking about these guys, so there's certain things they can do, and then there's certain things they can't do, and they're kind of crossing their fingers that you don't know that they can't do certain things, and blah blah blah. So they kind of act like classical demons in the sense of pop culture references, where they're like always trying to put you in like a state of fear, so then you lose your footing and shit like that, and then they can start really acting up, bro. So the important thing is to not to lose your footing when you're dealing with these energies. And for some reason, the Illuminati is an alchemical property. It's like material. It's like Play-Doh. It's a dangerous type of, it's toxic Play-Doh, but in some shape or form, it can look like you're kind of like manipulating things. It's a very, I don't know. There's into, because that's the thing. If there's the more magic you do, the more susceptible to magic you become, right? So you become part of the fucking scenery, right? But the thing is, and they're clever. They're clever because they know that they're not the top of the food chain. They're very aware that they're not the top of the food chain, but they are clever, and they will just play fucking mind games with you and shit like that to shake you off and shit. And especially for regular humans, because like I was saying in the at the beginning of the video, I'm sitting here, I'm making these videos, I'm dropping these dimes, and then I hear somebody talk about what I said. Like I hear somebody else talk about what I said. So the thing is, like, they have a thing. I don't know if they still do that, because I know, like, when I used to consider myself a targeted individual, right? Like there was a time where I was like, I would like speak, I would like talk about these things, and then the information would come back to me, but physically, like it would be like a person in the street that would come to tell me what I just said. Like he learned it from someone else, and I'm like, what the fuck, and so I don't know if that happens in you. I mean, uh, I guess it could still be happening. I don't know. I'm not aware because I kind of like don't want to hang around certain communities anymore, bro. Because I just don't. I have more hope than that. I'm a little bit more hopeful, and I'm a little bit more willing to do something about the situation than to fucking sit there and do absolutely fucking jack squat. So I'm not, I'm kind of backing off, and I feel like when people victimize themselves like that, bro, like I think it's a lost cause at that point. I mean, it's not a lost cause, but for me it is because I'm not equipped to deal with that sort of situation. Like I'm not built like I have zero patience. Like I'm a teacher. I'm a very good teacher, but I don't have a lot of patience, and like I don't have a lot of patience. So I'm not gonna sit there and listen to like I'm not gonna sit there and just do nothing. Like that's just not in me. Been like that since I was a kid. I can't just sit there and do nothing. Like I can't. It's just not in me. Like I don't know. Like I don't fucking care. If I die, I die, bro. Like, and I don't fucking give a shit. And neither should you, to be quite honest. Like who gives a fuck? Seriously. Like anyways. So I guess somebody gives a fuck, but it's not me. Like I'm gonna guarantee you that. Like, anyways, but so I just can't. So but maybe it's still happening. Maybe they're still like, cause they take information from other people, which is weird too, and I don't know why. I mean, like, cause I kind of they. I mean, these people take a lot of drugs and shit, and not everybody. And I guess whoever is managing these people, they're very, very careful with who they impart knowledge to and what kind of knowledge they impart also, and like, so you end up with what you're looking at today. But then somebody like me come around, he drops knowledge, and now they have to drop knowledge because I'm dropping knowledge, bro. But it's kind of iffy. It's kind of shitty because I've been dropping the knowledge, I've been doing the thing, and then you hear it from those motherfuckers. Like, why are you listening to those motherfuckers? Listen to me. It's not like I did it once or twice, nigga. This has been like, it's almost every day. This is consistent. The fuck you listening to them for? Like, if it was like once a month, okay, I'd get it. If we're talking about a guy that's just doing this once a month or twice a week, no, it's almost every fucking day. Almost. For years. So I'm sitting here and I'm wondering, why the fuck are people listening? I'm jealous of the Illuminati, bro. I am. I really am, bro. I'm fucking jealous, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are people listening to these fuckers for, dude? Like, what the fuck is this shit, man? Like, I know a lot more than they do. Like, fuck these guys. What the fuck is this? And I really am. Like, I really am. Like, I'm really petty about it. Like, I'd like, This is bullshit. Like I get severely, I'm pissed about it too. Like I'm not kidding. I try not to show it. I try not to show it, but I am actually literally, I'm actually pissed by it. Like, cause like, bro, like it's been years, almost every day, bro. Like there's knowledge. I gave you knowledge that you don't remember that I gave you because I have so much fucking videos and I said so much things. Like fuck these guys. Like like so there's stuff linger, there's stuff, there's fishes swimming in your head and you have no idea that they're there, and I put it there. You'll thank me later. Like so talking about Pisces, uh this getting annoying. It's fucking anyway. That's another thing that's annoying, bro. Like, fucking. I do try to watch tarot sometimes, bro. I don't know. Sometimes you need some guidance. Sometimes nothing's working. Sometimes you be trying to get like guidance and shit. You can't fucking find it, man. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I be watching tarot and shit, bro. Every time I watch tarot, they was talking about Aries and Pisces and Spices. Aries and Spices. Nice. I don't know how, but I'm gonna use that. Aries and Pisces, bro, all the fucking time, bro. That's kinda, it's a little bit annoying, man. Sucks. It really sucks. It really sucks. 'Cause, sometimes you just need to, I don't know, just need to hear the truth. Sometimes just hearing the truth will set you free, man. Like, sometimes somebody just tell you the straight up truth. God damn it, it felt fucking good, nigga. Shit. And keep fucking asking yourself questions and shit and all kinds of shit. I mean, I understand in my situation, I'm an Aries and nothing good ever happens for Aries. So there's nothing good to say to Aries. Like, like, so I get it. I know. Aries has the worst luck in all of the zodiac signs. Aries have the worst luck ever. Like it's everything is always bad. It's always bad, dude. All the fucking time. You get like 1 minute. You get like 2 minutes of good stuff and then 45,000 years of bad shit. Like anyways, so I know there's nothing good to say to it. Like it's almost boring. It's almost boring because you can't. Nothing ever changes for Aries. Like nothing. It's always bullshit all the time. It's just consistent bullshit all the time. It's but shit, motherfucker. Like lie. I don't know. Fucking like invent a believable lie that I would believe. I don't know. I'm kidding. But you guys, anybody that's Aries, know exactly what I'm talking about. It's consistent turmoil all the time. And when you watch your astrology, when you listen to your your astrology sign readings and shit, astrological sign readings and shit, it's never good. It's always crap. It's never. It's always crap, bro. Especially for Aries, it's always crap, my nigga. I'm sorry, bro, but it's true, man. And I have come to terms with that. But fuck, that doesn't mean somebody ain't lying though. But the reason why Aries, because Aries always headbutting shit. Aries always fucking, Aries is a bulldozer. You know what I mean? Like it's a ram. It's the first thing you use before breaching a castle. You use a ram. You use an Aries, so you use his head to bust down the fucking door and then invade the fucking place. So You know, that's why Aries is always in turmoil. That's why Aries is always in turmoil. His life is always in turmoil. He's always confronting stuff. And it's not even that we want to confront people per se, because Aries are also very fun loving people, very sensitive, very loyal, and very sensitive, very loyal, very courageous people. And it looks like they're confrontational, but they're not. It's just they're fucking stoic. They're just fucking stoic, bro. Like, it's not confrontation. They're not confrontating you. That's just how they who they are. It's just how they are. It's just how they are. That's who they are. And like when nobody's looking, like they're just like that, right? Like so. Um, Yeah, I don't know. It fucking sucks. So anyway, I'm sitting there and I'm watching fucking tarot, bro, trying to give me some motivation. Speaking of motivation, I need motivation too sometimes, man. It's very hard to be self motivated all the fucking time. Especially, it's not that hard to be self motivated, but it's hard to be self motivated with everybody and when you feel like everything is trying to stop you. It's very hard to maintain that high level of motivation that makes you have drive and ambition, and makes you want to show up, put up and shut up. You know what I mean? Like, that energy is hard to maintain where everything is coming at you and shit. So sometimes I gloss over terrors, which I try, especially on YouTube. I try not to listen to that shit, bro. Like, I feel like these fucking things be throwing curses at peoples and shit. Cause most of them are Illuminati, by the way. They're just there to steal money and shit, and they're reading the fucking script. They all get a script on Sunday morning, and they just repeat. Everybody just repeating the same fucking script. And so it's like this fucking thing. It's like, if you probably don't watch tarot, because if you would watch tarot, you'd know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about with this fucking Pisces and Aries shit. I wonder who the fuck they're talking about. It's very hard to decipher that one. It's not. You don't need to be a fucking genius to figure out what the fuck that's about, bro. Like, I don't think you need a fucking doctorate in fucking psychology to understand what the fuck they're talking about. 2 + 2 is 4, bro. 2 + 2 is 4. All right, basic math. So that's kind of fucking annoying, and it's a little bit annoying. And it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks, bro. And that's harassment. I feel like that's harassment. I feel like that's straight up harassment, bro. That's straight up harassment. I mean, like, Anyways, fucking shit's weird, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. They're weird people. They're weird people, and of course we have to stop them. And it's gonna stop. Eventually, we're gonna stop them. Eventually, it has to stop. It's fucking nonsense, man. Like, But the thing is, we need to establish. I need, like, before I stop anything, I'm gonna need to see some fucking credentials. I'm gonna need to see, like, some real establishment shit, because these little niggas running around right now, they don't want to fucking do shit. They're sitting here, they're fucking spoiled. Yeah, they're getting laser gay attacks in the eye. Give me a second here. Right. So you're getting, hopefully I'm not going to get interrupted here again. So you're getting, like, laser gate attacks by watching fucking TV and shit like that, which I don't think you asked for, to be quite honest. Um and that's the reason why we got to stop these people. That's the reason we got to stop these people. That's the reason why we got to bury them 6 feet deep, to never to be seen again. And I'm gonna have to see some fucking credentials and shit, man. Like, cause I know that shit's not fair. All that, no pun intended, no offense meant, but that's what's going on. If you look at the sport of boxing, there's a lot of gays. There's a lot of gay shit going on in sport of boxing. These niggas are fucking gay as fuck. Like, I don't know about UFC, but I'm pretty sure UFC be having some gay shit going on there too, man. There's a lot of gay shit going on a little bit everywhere, and I'm pretty sure, cause at the end of the day, like this. Like I believe I might be overdoing it. I might be over whooping. You know what I mean? But I believe, like, if you, like, I think they do it because they want to charm people. I think you can charm people just by walking. I think you can charm. I think some people can charm people just by walking. Like, if they walk a certain way, it's gonna, like, hypnotize people. You can hypnotize a person by the way you're walking, right? And I believe, like, I think that's what they're doing. I think that's what they're doing with that whole gay shit, and that's why they're putting gays everywhere, because they're kind of like, they're trying to, like, ignite a part of your brain, without actually, like, subtly ignite a part of your brain, like a male on male arousal part of the brain or some shit. I don't fucking know, like incubuses, right? Like an incubus spirit, right? Somebody sent me an incubus the other day. I don't know. That was fucking weird. I don't know what the fuck that guy was thinking. I don't know what the fuck he thought was gonna fucking happen, but that's fucking, don't fucking do that. You're just fucking weird. You're very weird. And why do I hope you're not a man? 'Cause I don't know what the fuck you're doing hanging around with incubuses if you're a dude, bro. I hope it's a girl. Anyways, I think it's still here around. I think the fucking incubus is still somewhere around here. I'm not sure, but I do see a lot of gay shit. So anyways, so yeah, man, like I said, I need to see credentials before we do that shit, because dudes today don't feel like doing nothing, bro. Like, they don't feel like doing nothing. They don't feel like having nothing. They don't feel like making anything, bro. Like, people are trying to find ways to dodge the conversation. People are dodging the conversation when it comes to me. People are dodging the conversation when it comes to me, because you're sitting there talking about money. We're not really talking about money. We're talking about being creative. I'm a creative person. I want a comic book, right? Like, one of these days, I don't know when, I don't know how, but I'm gonna have a legit comic book, right? And I want some fucking cartoon shows. Right? I want that shit. So I don't know what the fuck you talking about with the whole fucking money shit. Like, and that's fucking creepy. That's scary shit, because that leads me to believe all these fucking guys want to do is, be butt naked in the fucking forest, bro. And by the way, I don't think you would like it to be butt naked inside of a fucking forest, bro. I'm pretty fucking sure. I like nature, bro, but as much as the next guy, but at a very small dose. I hate fucking mosquitoes. That shit's fucking annoying, bro. And apparently they love my blood, so I get stung a lot. I don't see how you're gonna meditate with your eyes closed, with bugs crawling, flying. Those little, they're not even big bugs. They're small. They're small little bugs. I don't know if they're like baby flies and shit, but they're really, really fucking small. And for some reason, you know what I'm talking about. And for some reason, they mainly target the corner of your eye. You ever had that? If you ever hang around in the woods, or you ever had, like, time in the hood, they always fucking fly right into your fucking eye for some fucking, and they die there too. They die there because there's too much. They're so small, and there's so much water in your eye, it actually instantly fucking kills them. But they keep fucking going there for some fucking reason. I don't understand why. So anyways, And you know what I'm talking about. They're really small. They look like cartoon flies and shit. You know what I'm talking about. So I don't see what the fuck. It's not that fun. It's not that fun, and it's not. There's all kinds of bugs. They're gonna crawl up in all your orifices. You got they flying in your ear. You want to meditate, bro. You want to look. It's not like in TV, bro. Like living in nature is not like on TV, bro. It's extremely hard. It's painful. It's not fun. There's nothing cool about it. You can't become one. You're not gonna become one with a goddamn thing, bro. Like like you're gonna be very annoyed unless you don't mind having bugs crawling up your nose, your eyes, your mouth, your penis, your asshole, everywhere. If you can bypass that shit, yeah, motherfucker, you better shit. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm not, yeah, like now I know why Buddha. Like if you can't get past that shit, fine. But I'm not into it. I'm not into it. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not really into it, bro. It's like those fucking stupid fucking commercials of people fucking, they're sitting there, with their fucking morning coffee outside on their fucking laptop. Fuck you. That shit's fucking impossible. Have you ever tried? I tried like a couple times because I saw that shit in the fucking commercial once or fucking twice. I even tried last year because I do have a laptop that has anti-glare on it. I have a notebook. Is that what they call that? A notebook? It's a big ass fucking laptop. Anyway, I have those big ass laptop notebooks, and there's anti-glare screen. So I'm going outside to start writing and shit. I couldn't see a goddamn thing because the fucking sun was so fucking, it was particularly out today and it was clear sky. Beautiful day, right? You can't write shit though. You can't use your freaking laptop outside, man. And anyways, even if you use a laptop outside because you got good battery life and shit like that, that shit's gonna fucking overheat, bro. Because it's way too hot outside, man. You can't do a goddamn thing. So all that shit that people talking about, that nature garbage, bro, you done lost me with that shit, man. Like that's just no, for real. No, let's be real, bro. Because people be saying shit just to piss people off, bro. Like, people be doing stuff just to piss other people off, trying to look fucking perfect and shit. Man, fuck you with that fucking writing outside with your fucking morning coffee. You can't see a goddamn fucking thing. And even if you can't see something, my laptop's gonna fucking melt because it's 35,000 degrees outside, bro. I'm not writing outside. And anyway, even if those two things wasn't the problem, there's too many damn mosquitoes. And if that's not a problem, well, now I gotta go to the fucking store, buy myself a fucking electric zapper that's still gonna make that fucking stupid fucking zzz sound. And then I'm trying to write it, then the only thing I'm hearing zap, 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 zap. Who fucking cares? Nah, nigga, stand on business. Like, like stop playing. Like stop, that's just, you tripping. Say nonsense, bro. Like, and it's fine to go in nature. Nature is fine. I love nature as much as the next man, bro. But that's not real, bro. Like that whole, like, that's your movement and shit. Like fucking, taking walks and shit. You fuck that. Like what the, yo. Yeah, fuck that shit, man. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Like, fucking wildin', nigga. Anyway, like, no, but I get it, bro. I'm kidding, bro. You're young, you know what I mean? You just, you're young, you're trying to discover yourself, you're doing some soul searching and shit, bro. But I'm the devil. I'm sorry. I'm the devil. That's what I do. I tempt people. And currently I'm trying to tempt people to stop acting like fucking bitches. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, like, like in some shape or form, that's my motherfucking temptation. My temptation is to get the fucking work. That's what the fuck my temptation is, right? And there's some fucking YouTube videos, like, you can say whatever the fuck you want about fucking nature, but that's what the fuck happens when you walk in nature. You get attacked by bees. Nigga, you got fucking mosquito bites. Nigga, there's that stupid little fly that I don't understand this fucking fly existence apart from flying it into your fucking eye and dying there. That's fucking stupid, but I guess that's a thing. The bugs are getting bigger, actually, and there's like a type of bugs. Like, there's new types of bugs coming out, too. I don't fucking understand. Like, I've noticed, like, there's always, like, new species crawling out the fucking woodwork, bro. And then the sun is too fucking glaring, man. Like, so you got, like, and then you're prepared, right? You're prepared for outside, right? So that means you got sun, you got a lotion, you got sun lotion, you got your face balm because you shave. All that shit is dripping into your fucking eyes. Now your eyes is fucking red. You can't fucking see shit because that shit fucking hurts. By the way, when you get all that sweat and lotion in your eye, bro, that shit hurts like a motherfucker. Like, that's the last thing you want. Fucking, it's like bear spray. Okay, so like, I appreciate nature. Don't think I don't appreciate nature. I do appreciate nature, but I do feel people are copping out, or they're unaware. It's either they're using this hedonistic mentality as a cop out for not wanting to do shit, or they're just unaware. Because yeah, the commercial looks nice. The girl looks so fucking calm and zen in her big fucking sweater, drinking a coffee with the laptop in front of her and shit, and she has her feet up. you know it. Yeah, you feel you did, you like, yeah, you like, yeah man, that's what I want, man. And then, but then you could try it, see what happens. It's impossible. You can't even fucking do it. TV's lying to you. Nature is not that great. It's actually pretty bad. It's actually pretty bad. You can get torn to pieces by lions, by lions. You can get torn to pieces by bears, fucking mountain lions, fucking cougars, bro, fucking poisonous snakes, fucking, all types of shit. Wild dogs, wolves, which are all fucking poisonous, by the way, to human. A bite, if you get bitten by a wild animal, you might have rabies and die. You might eat the wrong thing, and you might eat the wrong kind of berries. I can't make the difference between poison berries and regular berries. I don't know what the difference is. I know what they look like, but I don't know what the difference is. To me, it's the same shit. I'm just not gonna eat no damn berries in the fucking, unless I don't eat red berries if I'm in nature. But probably black berries are poisonous too. I don't know. There's all kinds of shit that can kill you in nature, bro. Like, so the point I'm trying to make here is, it's fucking everything that you're seeing here is absolutely normal, and you need to get the fuck on it or not. And stop playing the fucking victim and get the fuck to work. There's people that write books. They're not money hungry. They're not fucking crazy. They're not trying to fucking destroy the entire universe and create some kind of World War V scenario and shit. Like, no, they make books and they sell it. And people like it, so they buy it. That's it. That is it. You don't need to be thinking about the apocalypse, right? So, I don't like the silence that I'm hearing right now. Anyway, so I'm gonna stop the video. I'm gonna see you on the next one. And remember, everything that you heard here any magical practice or magical techniques that you are understanding right now came from the Apocalyptic Obsamath channel. There's nowhere else in the entire world that you're gonna hear any of these things. This is the only place that we talk about this. I'm one of the only real people existing in reality. And no, yeah, but I kind of have, I know how it sounds like, but I kind of have to say that too, because it's hard for people to be like, people don't know what to watch. And how can you be sure? Even I don't know what to watch. Like, I just think everybody's fake as fuck. Period. I just think everybody's fucking fake. And you might think the same way. And when you're looking at me, you're probably thinking, well, that guy has to be fake. Like you're like super short. So I have to say that too. I have to act like I'm the only fucking person on the fucking planet, because we don't know who to trust. We don't know who to trust, because there's so many of these fucking people, and of all shapes and sizes, of all walks of life, that you can't, like, even if the guy sounds good, even if the guy sounds bad, it's not an indication of anything, right? And it's only time that can tell who that person's with, right? Because at the end of the day, like, there's no indication. You can't, like, there's people that you'll look in the face and you'll never think in a bajillion years that they're into all that bullshit, right? But they are. They just are. So anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Peace out.